Hi, it's Jun Oppa here. Today we're going to learn how to say after in Korean. But right before this lesson, we actually already learned how to say after. It was very simple. You could just put 후에 after time or noun. For verbs, you use 은 후에. And the new expression is going to be even easier. It's 고 나서. This is very simple because unlike 은 후에, it only has one form. You just put 고 나서 after the verb stem. Now, let's look at some examples. 공부하고 나서 먹을게요. I'll eat after studying. The verb is 공부하다, which means to study. You simply put 고 나서 after the verb stem. 도착하고 나서 연락할게요. I'll contact you after I arrive. The verb here is 도착하다, which means to arrive. As you can see, 고 나서 is attached after the verb stem. 맥주를 마시고 나서 운동하면 안 돼요. You shouldn't exercise after drinking beer. The verb here is 마시다, which means to drink. It's very easy. Just put 고 나서 after the verb stem. That's it. So far, we've learned that 고 나서 means after. And before this lesson, we already learned the expression 후에, which also means after. So then, what's the difference between 고 나서 and 후에? Basically, 고 나서 can only be used with verbs. It can't be used with times or nouns, unlike 후에. In terms of meaning, they are the same. Both mean after. But the tone is a bit different. 고 나서 is more casual and 후에 is more formal. But there's not that big of a difference. It's not like 고 나서 is vulgar or anything. So for verbs, I would say they are quite interchangeable. Now for the most important part, the actual difference. The difference is that 고 나서 emphasizes the completion of the first action. It has a strong feeling of moving on to the next thing only after completely finishing the first action. As for 후에, it focuses on the simple sequence of events in time, so it's just a normal after, I would say. So how would you say, I'll sleep after taking a shower? Which one should you choose between 고 나서 and 후에? The answer is both are fine. If you say 샤워하고 나서 잘 거예요, it sounds like you are putting more emphasis on the steps you have to go through. After I finish taking a shower, then I will sleep. On the other hand, 샤워한 후에 잘 거예요 doesn't have any special nuance. You're just saying that you will sleep after taking a shower. Now, let's move on to some practice questions. I drink water after waking up. 일어나고 나서 물을 마셔요. Let's talk after watching the movie. 영화를 보고 나서 이야기하자. Let's meet after class is over. 수업이 끝나고 나서 만나자. We ordered dessert after eating dinner. 저녁을 먹고 나서 디저트를 주문했어요. The baby washed after playing. 아기는 놀고 나서 씻었어요. I rested after eating. 밥을 먹고 나서 쉬었어요. I studied after playing games. 게임을 하고 나서 공부했어요. I drank water after cleaning. 청소를 하고 나서 물을 마셨어요. I went home after buying shoes. 신발을 사고 나서 집에 갔어요. I slept after listening to music. 음악을 듣고 나서 잤어요. Today we learned another way to say after using the expression 고 나서. That's it for today's lesson, and if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. Thank you for watching.